How are you guys doing? Sorry, you're talking. Oh, yeah, I haven't had a big dog. Same with Mid. He's a baby. I remember Missy. Missy was a cut. Kind of. Dad was teaching him, but then it kind of stopped. But no, my dad was making sure he was walked and whatnot else, and he would like fetch. Bo will play fetch with my father. He used to play fetch with my father. He used to walk well, but he doesn't know like he knows sit and stay, but you have to like be like on it. Because if you have food and you try to get him to sit, he'll do it, but he'll come at you. So like he's trained, but because my mom tends to break that by giving him whatever he wants, his training is done. And hence his weight too. My dad was trying to keep him thinner, walk him all the time. Yeah, I know. He's got food. I don't have food. I have coffee. I have iced coffee. I don't think you want that. I have iced coffee and cigarettes. I don't think. Yes. Sit. Bo. Bo. Sit. Down. Sit. Sit. Down. Yeah, Dad would do like stay. He did it for a while. Yep, see. Yeah. Once he knows you have food, he'll come at you, and then you gotta like stay. No, no, sit, stay. Yeah, you gotta like reiterate it. Yep, that's Bo. Yep, that's our Bo. Yeah, that's what you get for thin. Yep. Aww. Cute. Poor kid. Aww. Aww. That's cute. That's that poor kid, but that's cute. What? Break his fear? Yeah. I mean, I'm afraid of heights. I don't want someone to just push me off off a ladder or something. Yeah. That's not. That will just make me fear it more. Because my fear of heights came from me being pushed downstairs. Well, I have a scar above my eye. That's one of the. And that's what made me afraid of heights. No. No, it was. We were babysat at Carolyn's house, and my neighbor, Tony Pelt, pushed me down the stairs over a toy because he was a bully, and it cracked my head open. And I went, I'm sorry. Yep. He was a bully to everybody, though, not just me. He picked on all of my friends who were male, like Anthony. But he apologized to me because he was in AA. He had AA, so he apologized to me a decade later, and I said, thank you. Better late than never. I appreciate it. So yeah. Yes. Yeah, he's a recovering alcoholic or a recovering addict. So he apologized to me for that. More than I was expecting. He didn't have to. I forgave him. I never was mad at him. But he came out and messaged me out of the blue and told me that he was sorry for it. Whether he had to or not. Kind of like when Greg apologized for all the crap he did. I remember the day when I walked out. You guys told me to walk out because he wanted to talk to you and Dad privately. That one day, and he opened up about everything he had done, stealing, whatever. Greg apologized to me, in fact. But no, you didn't have to do it. my friends still call him. Irving still says it. Irving still calls him Missy One. Sounds about right. Sounds like my brother. That sounds like oh, and I love movies. Yeah, worked there long enough and we'll name food after you. See how it is, Chick-fil-A. See how it is? I don't get a Chick-fil-A sandwich named after me. Unlike him, I mean he does too, but he'll growl after a while. He does not like belly rubs after a while. He's a weird dog. I mean he'll roll over, but then you go to pet him in the stomach and you'll be like, hey, what are you doing? I'm not cute. I'm not cute. What are you doing?
Oh, you rated me 45 minutes ago, Greg. I didn't even notice. I'm sorry. Thank you. Yes, I've been here. I've been here. Trying to get back at zero so I can get my artwork. I need my artwork for Tiffany. She's been asking about it. And if I'm bad, I'm not going to be able to get it. You don't need to do it for me. Let me do it. I don't want any... okay, that's fine. That's fine. What does that have to do with anything? I wasn't. I wasn't. I wasn't. I was just requesting an unban to tell them this. I was requesting an unban, and my reasoning is I need my art. If he wants to continue to keep me banned, fine. I'll leave him alone and go away. I just want my art. Tiffany's been asking me constantly. I don't want you doing it because I'm not asking for your help, anyone's help. Because that'll just make them more furious. You don't have to do anything for me. I don't want that. I don't want that. This is none of your business. This is my business. He banned me because I'm an asshole. Let me, I don't want you guys to do things for me. Because I don't want them to think that I asked you to. I don't want it. I want my art and I will leave him alone for the rest of his life. She's mad at me too. unnecessarily stressful. Someone wrote at my job, I am gay on the wall. I'm talking to one of my coworkers right now. He can corroborate that. Yes, they said Brett is gay on the wall, or Brett's a fag. One of the variants of gay. Not cool at all. Yep. I like how Bo is just like, oh, you're traitor? Trade. You're petting another dog, I see. Yes, king. Bopa. So are they mad at me? Both of them? Or this is zero? Are both of them mad at me, or is it just zero? What? Then what is it? Okay. Well, why are they?
Another bank previously, and that bank was purchased by.
So why are they mad at me?
Purchased by Fifty. And then him.
Why? I have no reason to be unbanned. I just want my artwork.
Invested in the First National Bank of Iowa, and then we like ramped up their commercial division, and they changed the name.
I wasn't going to say what? Drama? What drama? All I said was sorry.
But I didn't work directly with him.
I have every right to say sorry.
Handle his clients, and so it's just needless issues.
I don't know what I did wrong.
He just doesn't understand how much time it physically takes to do things. So he thinks everything should be done in a second. Yes, and it's just not plausible. So it's been great not working.
You have every right to say what you want. I don't give a fuck. If he wants to ban me, fine. Just for having a mouth. Then he and me aren't gonna get along.
Yes, we
Ever.
have, another branch.
Because I'm just talking. All I said was sorry. I have every right to say sorry. I have every freedom to say sorry. He wants to ban me, fine. That's his loss. I just want my art that I paid for.
After
That is all I want. He didn't ban me for no reason. Whatever. I've already pissed them both off. It's not true. I pissed him off. I pissed him off multiple times. It's not hard. Dude, you can't even state an opinion different from his own. If I sit there and say I don't like Kingdom Hearts, he'll ban me. Yes, yes, he will. He does not want to hear anything that has to do with something he loves. I once had an argument, and I told him that freaking what game was it? I forgot the name of the game. There's a game that he likes, and I said I don't like the game, and he got into an argument, and this is back when he was known as Sorceress Knight, aka from Final Fantasy VIII. He was known as Sorceress Knight, and he left and came back and was known as Mr. Bunny, Zero the Bunny. Me and him have had odds multiple times over differences of interests, which is stupid. No, all he has to do is just listen. He doesn't have to get mad. I'm not actively mad. I'm not mad. I'm just passionate. I'm just passionate for things. I like to give my opinion passionately. If I don't like a game, I will tell you. If I like a game, I will tell you. I'm just as passionate as he is. I know how he gets. I will literally get upset. I got to the point where I used to get upset when people don't like the things I do. I am the same way as he is.
Honestly, I feel like if a burglar came in, that she would be like, okay, let me help you with that.
Yeah, spoilers is one thing. Yeah, me. Because you weren't around when me and him got into a fight. I'm the one. I'm the most he's ever been pissed at somebody. I guarantee you, I'm the most that's ever pissed him off. He didn't like me talking smack on Kingdom Hearts. He didn't like me talking smack on what was it? I forgot the name of the game. I can't. There is. Y'all are gonna tell me to watch my mouth. That's never gonna happen. Me and him might as well just not be friends then, because he's gonna hate me again and ban me again just for having a mouth. But all I said was sorry in his stream. I wasn't gonna say anything further. I was done. I was leaving to go stream when he banned me. And now I'm talking about it because it happened. If it didn't happen, I wouldn't be talking about it. Just like when freaking Matt said shit, and when you said shit, I talked about it. And you guys all got pissed at me. I can't fucking win. Anything that happens to me, I talk about. I don't give a fuck. You don't want it? Then don't do shit. Point simple. You don't want me talking about you? Then don't give me a reason to. Because I will. Because it's part of my life. Just like with Matt. Just like with Zero.
No, he was fine.
He's a cool guy. I love him both and his wife. I just wanted to apologize because I knew I started in an argument. That's all I wanted. But no, I got banned. That's alright. I guess I'll just deal with it, and then I'll deal with wasting money on art for Tiffany. That's fine, I guess. I guess me and Tiff will just never get that, and I won't ever trust any artist ever again.
I walked back and she made that
Why should I? Why should I?
Oh, hi.
No, you, yeah. Okay, good.
No, I won't. No, I'm not.
She did it when you leave.
Nope. They're not going to. I'm banned permanently. They're not gonna want me back. They don't like me now. It's never gonna change. There's always gonna be bad ire because I have opinions.
My little face was in the window and it just broke my heart.
He acts like the games he loves are perfect, and if I try to talk about it, I will get shut out. I'll get banned just for that.
That first morning, she immediately, when I opened my bedroom
He didn't
door,
like when I was shitting on fucking FF8.
she ran from the house. Hear her walking everywhere looking for you. But she's not like scratching at the door. She just sits by the door waiting.
All I wanted to do is give my apologies and them accept it, but I didn't. So it's too late now.
She's been leaving occasionally.
Too late now, I'm worthless.
She was completely fine. Almost.
I'm sorry that you have to be the mediator in this, which is what I don't want. It's not your business. None of your business. This is between me and him, and because I'm banned, this will never get resolved now. I guess Tiffany is gonna have to deal with someone else making art, and I'll have to buy it off someone else. Or I could just give her the picture she sent me, even though it's not the full thing. Like PNG, whatever. It's just an image. But I can send her that, and she can use that. But that's still only one image.
She's got insane separation anxiety. She like
Yeah.
howls and barks at the door, scratches at
Because she apparently got some cat emotes, which just I have the sheet of, but I have her main emote, which I need to put it on a transparent background. It's a picture of her holding a rose with a halo. I can give her that.
Or like, Sadie comes over to Carol in your John's house, but Lexi can't because Carol is.
But I know I'm not getting my artwork.
And then I feel like I take Sadie.
So I appreciate you guys being here. But I'm gonna be, no I'm not. But I'm gonna sit here and mope now. I'll see it when I believe it. I've been waiting for months, I hope you know. Tiffany's been waiting for months, I hope you know. I've been asking slowly, patiently, because she's been asking. I'll wait, I'll believe it when I see it. Because she made my artwork just fine, but now she's taken months. Like, I get it, art takes a while, but I feel like I'm being lied to. I gave them so much money for this. Whatever, everyone fucks me over.
So I got fun.
Oh, they're gonna taste the bread.
There you go, Brad. Hey, where you going, Brad? Okay, he'll be right. Okay.
sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sadie did it, so I understand why she went so
Thank you.
Took my spot.
I'm definitely off, but 525. I'm definitely off, but it's over 500. No, I'm not. If you're counting from when I did this, like 6 months ago, maybe, yeah. But since it's already been, but yeah, that was months ago. I'm not continuing. This is a separate time. Because that was months prior, or even a year ago. Sour Punch, how are you? But no, like, yeah. It's weird. It is weird that I'm. But no, I'm probably am around 1,000, close to 1,000. But in terms of doing it since yesterday, I'm over 500. Yes, I need 18,337 until I hit the odds of 90%. Because it's a because the probability of a shiny is 1 in 8,000. No. Should.
Oh.
Not will be. Potentially, yes. But I also have to encounter him 18,336 more times to have a probability of seeing a shiny at a 90%. I could still do 30-something thousand and still never get it. But no, yeah, give or take. But yes, 1 in 8,000 potentially. I've seen well over 8,000 Pokemon in my lifetime. I'm gonna tell you outright, when it came to Sapphire, I got one shiny already in that game. The Zigzagoon. Actual. I'm playing actual. I have a Analog Pocket, which is a Game Boy Switch. I do, but look, I have. If you go and watch my old Pokemon videos, a lot of those are emulated. But I try not to. I prefer physical. But I have emulated. I'm just not big into emulation. But no, I'm playing off an Analog Pocket, which is it's a Game Boy that acts like a Switch. You can play it in your hands or you can play it on the TV. It has a dock and everything. Hmm? Sounds about right. I'm playing Emerald right now, and that costed me, most of my Gen 3 games costed me about $100 each. Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, those will cost you $100. If they're authentic. Here's the thing, if they're authentic. You gotta factor in authenticity. Because people try to fake Pokemon cartridges. So I had to go online and look to make sure they were real, and those will cost you hundreds of dollars. The Analog Pocket itself was a couple $100, and then the dock was $100. Yeah. Analog. I wouldn't even pay for that. You gotta factor in if it works. I've Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, Gold, and Silver will run you hundreds of dollars as is. Yeah. Gens 1, 2, and 3 will run you several $100s if they're authentic.
I don't know where the discount info is.
I'm just saying, if they're real, because people fake them,
I know that previously they have sold them.
then those can run you hundreds of dollars easily. Like Gen 3 games will run you the most because they're the most popular. Gen 3 is the most popular for some reason, so it runs the most. Nice. Yes, I have all of them.
Well, thank you. I'm sure we'll see
Oh,
you
no,
again.
no, that just is nuts.
Okay, sure.
Nah. But I hope you're well, Sour Punch. Go. 6, 7. What?
Well, thank you for the
Yes, you're welcome.
No, I'm oblivious. What? I don't really pay attention to trends much. Brain rot? I have enough of that thanks to my epilepsy.
Stop. Probably a little. Alright, little sweet.
Kind of like YOLO?
Thanks. Bye-bye.
That's retarded. So it's like YOLO. So it's basically just YOLO, which is another brain rot trend.
I don't want to see you look unstable.
YOLO? You've never heard people say YOLO. That was big years ago. YOLO, as in you only live once. That was a big trend years ago among the younger generation. And it was another brain rot thing. It sounds like a gang related thing. Good, because it just sounds like a gang relation. 6'7", bitch. Like, especially when you word it like that. Like, I don't know, people who don't know terms, adults may find YOLO a gang related thing. Yeah, well, that's what YOLO means. You only live once. But a lot of people who are older, because it's a younger crowd that made it up, they may not know. They may think it's a gang relation. But it's not. It just means you only live once. It's an acronym. A very bad one and an annoying one. So people are like, well, YOLO. Like, for instance, when they're going to go... For instance, if someone just decides to go play in traffic, they may go, YOLO. Like that gives you a reason to die.
Say goodbye, sweetie.
Figures. I didn't know that was a Canadian thing.
It's somebody else who's gonna take it.
Makes sense. I'm sorry to involve you guys into my drama. It's all my fault. Turn blue, you dumb cat. Yes. Yes, actually. His tail and his front section where the tail goes up into his crotch. So the crotch area and his tail are green. That's the only part that's green on Mewtwo. Unlike Mew, where his whole body's blue. Yep, look up Mewtwo shiny and look up Mew shiny. No, Mewtwo's shiny is amazing. Oh no, gold. Oh, they made him his tail, I get it. I seen that. Yeah, Ekans shiny is ugly. I have a shiny Ekans on a ZA. I have to evolve it into Arbok. Huh? Useless shiny? The ones that barely change, like Gengar. Look up Gengar. Yes. If Ditto is shiny, which is blue, and any time he transforms, he will transform into the shiny variant, yes. So you can get a look at what Pokemon is shiny if you're fighting him. So if you were fighting a Mew with a Ditto that's shiny, and you transform into it, you'll turn into a blue Mew. Yes. Yep. I've learned that myself years ago, because on Gen 2 I have a shiny Ditto. They knew what they were. Oh, he looks like Mr. Monopoly Man. No, I think he looks like one of those smoke. He looks like a power plant smokestack. I think that was the point they were trying to go for. He looks like a power plant smokestack. I mean, it's better than a. It's better than a lot of Alolan Pokemon. Wheezing? I don't, W-H-E-E-Z-I-N-G. I don't know how to spell Galarian though. Alolan Exeggutor, yes. Yeah, hello, lucky you. I really can go for some right now. Hmm. Hmm? Execute. Nice. I I like the entries in the originals. The original like 6 games, Red and Blue to Gold and Silver. No, it's because in the original games they keep flip-flopping between Executor being eggs or seeds, or if it's a plant. They still don't know if it's a plant, a seed, or an egg, so they keep bouncing between. 1 minute it's an egg, next minute it's a seed. No, it's an egg. No, it's a seed. Go read all the entries for Executor and Execute. It'll bounce between it's an egg and a seed. And because it's a grass Pokemon, it's a seed. It's Execute, I believe, not Executor. But either way, Nintendo didn't. Nice. That's new. That's new. So, they mentioned that it's a tropical Pokemon, so Alola. Alola confirmed. Alola confirmed. See? Alola confirmed. Alola confirmed. Alola confirmed. That's weird. So that implies the Executors first? The hell? because they're lazy. Yep. Well, no, it's just the entries bounce between, oh, it's an egg, no, it's a seed, no, it's an egg, no, it's a seed. It is a seed, it's a plant. The thing's a grass type. That should give it away. Mm. I don't know why you're not showing up in this. Why your volume is not in Discord or OBS?
Like the
And then he would pretend to be the third marker, Mark Short, and he was in the boat and he gets shot.
Right, there were three of them.
And then back on there with
Right.
Short.
Mm. I see.
Yeah, I mean, like, they're constantly adding characters that you're like, oh, are they the killer? And then you're like, who was that again?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
What are they talking about again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just one red herring after another.
Right. Isn't it funny what the never aroused?
It's because, yeah, Ruby and Sapphire wanted you to play like 70 games to get every Pokemon. So they had to lump all of the Pokemon into Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and Fire Red and Leaf Green. That's why. So that's why. Because Gen 1 and 2 do not connect to Game Boy Advance. That's why. So they had to lump all the Pokemon into multiple games. Hence why I had to play Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, Gold, Coliseum, Gala Darkness, and eventually Fire Red and Leaf Green. Yes, you have to play like 7 games just to complete Gen 3. Gen 3 is the longest one because Gens 1 and 2 don't connect. So they had to lump all the Pokemon into 3 games. And that's why they remade Red and Blue. Fire Red and Leaf Green. Well, it's not trade. You still evolve it. It still evolves through stone. What trade means is you have to get it through a trade. The Pokemon is not in them. You can I have to trade Exeggutor from Fire Red and Leaf Green over to Ruby and Sapphire to get it. That's what they mean. You don't trade him. His evolution type didn't change. It's just how you attain it. It's just okay. Yeah.
Oh my god, guys. I have to get out of here and get to the hospital. Then Stebbins is awake. Also, I'm gonna see if they can remove part of my brain.
I guess I have not played Sun and Moon in a long time, but Sun and Moon is, an actual it's a game based on Hawaii. Yep. Mhm. Yeah. Mm.
Do you remember WANS? Whiskey A-listers, naughty city.
Amazing.
Simple parameters to your forgetfulness. But instead, the culprit is willful negligence. Just forget it. And you're not like this either.
I'm making it hard for my family to watch TV. What else am I gonna fuck up? Hmm.
You're gonna look up at the monster. You're gonna look scared, and you're gonna run off. Yeah? Great. Background. And action. What the hell was that? Charles, a little effort, please. Let's see you guys bachelor party all over again. Oh? Your bachelor party? Oh, you're right. I should pitch in. How about a sunset cigar cruise up to Gowanus Canal? Or maybe a dining spa experience where we get big pedicures and afterwards we eat the fish omakase style. Oh, wait. Ice lucher. Poured by professional ice lucher. Good enough for you. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe a members only aerialist pit club and an elephant, but not the Babar Jumbo. Or maybe the viral one. On the zookeeper's head. Because it really doesn't matter. Because no one is gonna show up. Because, yes! Are suffering.
What? Ground. No, it's ground. Electric and hit rock.
Where is he? I'm so sorry.
Because he's rock.
My God.
Ground doesn't resist itself. Yes. A lot of types don't resist themselves. Just because he's ground doesn't mean he resists, or just because he whatever doesn't mean he resists. Like, a lot of types don't resist themselves. In fact, dragon is weak to itself.
Did a man answer?
Which makes no sense.
That is something wrong.
Yes, he has holes in his hands.
Who's the man?
More like air pressure, but yes. Sorry, I don't mean to make it hard for you.
You can check for yourself right at the shop. But Duracell AA's are assembled in USA. Just kidding, you gotta go.
Oh, yes. Prevents. Yep. Yep. Yes, any electric move goes to that. So, lightning rod cancels out any electric attack. Yep.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema.
Nah, a lot of your abilities aren't as broken as you think. Lightning rod can be if you know what you're doing. Again, you got to know what you're doing. Like speed boost, for instance. Every turn you get faster. That is broken. They had to tone down speed boost. Because every turn you would have a Pokemon getting faster and faster and faster and faster. Impossible to kill after that. Seadra, yeah, Seadra's, Kingdra's the one that's dragon water.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your dermatologist about Ringo.
Learn how Abby can help you save.
Seadra's always been water. Seadra's always been just neutral water. It might be a spoiler to you, but it's not. That thing is hideous. And I fought it. It is scary as it looks. Starmie? Oh yeah, it is. Starmie was actually never good to me. He's got a lot of speed. He's a speedy thing. Well, he's strong too. Like Attract? Like fuck Attract. Like Whitney's Miltank. Just use a female. Attract is broken, but if you use a Pokemon that's the same gender, you're fine. I mean, if they want to add in gay Pokemon, then sure. Which they're not going to do, because the closest they got is unisex. I don't think they're going to be... Nintendo is meandering to the woke crowd a lot, believe it or not. But I think in the next 20 years, that's when we might start seeing trans characters. Because there's already a lot of female, male-looking characters in Pokemon. I think it's a one-time boost. The hell?
Especially not.
Yeah, I know it's a once. And you're boosted while the rain is active. It's not a continuous boost. Not like speed boost. Look up the ability speed boost, which is what made Blaziken broken. It made Blaziken broken in Oris. To the point where they had to put him in Uber. Yeah, if you go to Oris, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Blaziken had a ability called Speed Boost. He was put into Uber tier competitively because of it.
Two Johnny Walkers.
That continues every turn. N Nat Dex is national Dex, I would assuming. Like the full complete Dex. Because Blaziken's Gen 3. But the speed boost ability, I don't know if exists in the original Gen 3. I know it exists in Oris though. Which is the remake. It's broken as hell. It's broken as hell. Like when Speed Boost first came, when Blaziken first appeared in Oris, they had to tone him down.
The answer. You did it. Oh my God. It's you. Ollie. It's Ron. Ron. I loved it in Mayberry when you'd go down by the fishing hole. Yeah. Mention the fishing hole.
What? Sorry. Gen 3, yep. Him and Melodic are Gen 3, yeah. Oh, great. I just remembered that just reminds me I have to get him. Oh. No.
I'll do anything. I'm stuck. I just can't capture your voice.
Yeah, well, I don't think my voice needs another person is dead. And had I solved the case or figured out the stuntman Angel sooner,
Well,
it's
then it might have been the same. I didn't know it was in those games. I thought it was in Oris, but in Oris it became more of an apparent problem because they put Blaziken into Uber because after like 3 turns, Blaziken becomes so fast that he can't be touched. He never had that ability prior. That's why. Yeah. They gave it to him in Oris. Yes, they gave it to them in Oris, and it became stupid.
You know, it's always tense on sets, days when there's going to be big stuff. Doubly so when fires are on. Set and action! But everything went smooth.
Yep.
They reached to a halt.
It's stupid. Again, Blaziken became OP. He's already strong, but because of that ability, he's even worse.
Let's go to the steady cam. Wait to make sure it was completely out. Next thing I know, he's walking toward me. Hey, great job. Saying he had something he wanted to show me. And suddenly, he reignited. Oh, shell. Gee whiz! Put my eyebrows off.
Hmm.
I mean, it worked for you. Want a beer? I got my first strips.
That's right, I did. Ron, Ron, Ron. We need to find that stuff. If you do get my shoes back from me, will you?
You can look up online and potentially figure out what a wild Pokemon would hold. For instance, if you're running into a wild Pikachu, yes, you could. But there's Frisk and Thief, which Thief takes the item that a Pokemon's holding. Frisk, I think, just checks it. That here's the thing. If you're going around capturing Pokemon in the wild for certain held items, which you need to do, doing that saves you time. So if you run into a Pokemon, you use Thief, you'll get their item. If you use Frisk, you'll see that they're holding an item, making it worth catching. That's why. That's why they exist. Because there's certain Pokemon you need to capture in the wild holding an item. For instance, Gen 3, Horsey. You need to get a Horsey with King's Rock to get Kingdra. And the only way to do that is to capture wild Horsies. So either using Thief on wild Horsies versus capturing a million Horsies, and Frisk is another one that'll tell you if it has it on it. That's why. That's to you. It sounds worthless, but it's really not. It just saves you time of capturing a bunch of the same Pokemon over and over again. So instead, you run into a Horsey and you use Thief on it, and if you're lucky, you'll get the King's Rock, or King's Rock, or Dragon Scales. Sorry. Go on. Dragon Scales. Sorry, not King's Rock. It'll knock it off of you for the battle. I don't think a wild Pokemon or a trainer can take items from you, but I could be wrong on that one. It may knock it off of you for temporarily, but you should get it back. I could be wrong on that. If it's you doing